What is good, guys, man? Thank y'all for tuning back into the channel, man. If you're new, make sure you hit that sub button down below to be notified for every single video that I do drop, man. And how you know you're going to be notified, man, is once you hit that subscribe button, you got to make sure you go to that bell, and you got to make sure you go press all. That's how you notified for every single video that I do drop, man. And also, go follow the Instagram. The link is down below in the description. And once we get to 100 followers over there, man, we definitely going to start dropping some awesome content. So make sure let's get to the 100 followers. And if you want to donate to the channel, man, go ahead and go to the Cash App, man. You know what I'm saying? And donate what you want. Listen, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I don't want to forget that for all the hard-working mothers, the single mothers. You know what I'm saying? To get up and do what they got to do. We appreciate you. Without y'all, us men wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, story time on how her baby daddy broke into the apartment and hid under her bed. That is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. There's two parts to this, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys, man. Without further, let's get into it. Y'all comment down below what y'all think, man. If y'all ever had a crazy experience like that, man, let's get it.
Okay, y'all. Quick story time about how my baby daddy broke into my apartment and was hiding under my bed. Yes, under the bed, like the boogeyman. Okay, so boom. I was going through this phase with my second baby daddy, and the phase was that I was done with him, but he wasn't done with me, obviously, because why are you under my bed? Anyway, me and my baby daddy got into it real bad. Of course, I put him out, get away from me, blah, blah, I'm done messing with you, woo. I ended up going to spend out at my best friend's house for like 2 days. Stayed at her house for like 2 days, ended up getting a shirt order. I was doing t-shirts, making t-shirts back then, because this was like some years back. So me and my best friend, we ended up coming back to my apartment. So we come back to the apartment, I come through the front door. So y'all know how y'all can just feel like something wrong, something out of place, something is something. Like, you know how like when you leave your house, you left your house a certain way, but it just feel like something is wrong, but you can't put your finger on it. That's the exact feeling I was having. So I'm like, I'm trying not to like think that way. So I'm like, I don't might have been in here, whatever. So my best friend, she goes to my bedroom and lays across the bed. So of course I'm still in the back of my head, kind of like thinking like, I'm walking through the house. Don't nothing seem out of place at all. Nothing seems wrong. So something just said go in the restroom. Mind you, y'all, this was my first apartment. It was the best income apartment. We only had one restroom. So go in the restroom, go in the bathroom, and I flicked the light on. It's pee all over the toilet seat. So I'm like, why the fuck is there pee on my toilet seat? So I hollering, I'm like, TK, you used the restroom, you peed on the toilet seat? And she was like, no, I ain't been in the restroom. So y'all, I'm confused. I'm like, you know what? Hold on. So quickly jump off the subject. Y'all know how these men are when y'all are dealing with them. Y'all know the stuff they do. Y'all know the way they act. Y'all know what they would and would not do. So I had already knew then. I'm like, okay, this nigga been in here. So y'all, pulled the shower curtain back to make sure that window wasn't tampered with, because the apartment only had like 4 windows. I had a window in my kids' room. I had a window in my bedroom, a window in my living room, and it was a window in the restroom. So I pulled the shower curtain back to check that window. Nothing was wrong with it. Y'all, I immediately go to my girls' room, because at the time I only had my two girls. I immediately go to my girls' room and go to the window. Y'all, the whole window frame, because y'all know the base income apartment, they just throw them together. No type of security, no nothing. Y'all, the whole window frame was like taken out. Like the window wasn't broke, but just like the whole window, like I could just pick it up and take it out. So y'all, why did I see that? I'm blowing hard. I'm TK, this motherfucker that broke into my apartment. What the woo? I'm just yelling, screaming. I'm mad. I'm pissed, y'all. I'm livid. So TK like, is something missing? I'm like, I don't know, y'all. I'm on the phone. I'm calling the police, because yes, call me a police ass bitch. Call me what you want. I was calling the police on that ass. No, I take that back. I called his mama first. Yeah, I was so mad. I called his mama. Your son that broke into my apartment. Woo. He didn't knock the window sill out, and he'd have been in my apartment. And I don't know if nothing missing, but I'm looking around to see. I'm gonna call the police on him. So I done hollered at her, whatever. She's confused. Don't know what's going on. I done hung up on her. I done called 911. I'm on the phone with the police. The lady like, ma'am, she says, is there anything missing? So TK looking around, my best friend, she looking around, she opened my shoe closet. So yeah, around this time, we just obsessed with Jordans and shit. She like, well, I don't see no Jordans missing. So I'm like, let me look and see. So I'm looking to see. I'm telling the lady, I'm like, nah, I don't look like nothing missing. I'm like, yeah, something is missing. I said he did steal some. Yeah. As I'm saying that, I'm walking back into my room. Had already made her way back into my bedroom and laid across the bed. I'm walking back to my room, sending the police. I'm like, yeah, he did steal something. Send somebody out. Yeah, all I hear is.
Yeah, we about to get into part two. But anyways, if you're dealing with something like that right there, and if your baby daddy got a key to your house or whatever the case may be, you better make sure you change that key ASAP if you know how he acts. You know what I'm saying? Personally, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do nothing that crazy. Break into somebody's house and hide under the bed. Like, that's just doing way, doing way too much. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into part two. We gonna say what we gotta say.
Yeah, boom, part two, the moment y'all been waiting for. I just got out of church. I get on here, I see y'all about to cut my head off. It's okay, everybody calm down. Part two we're on the way. So boom. Okay, y'all remember when I was telling y'all that I was on the phone with the police by this time. And y'all, when I say that he wasn't a junkie, he wasn't stealing from me or no shit like that. What I was meaning from if I took something out of my apartment was he was evil and low down as a motherfucker. So he probably took some of my shit just to have some of my favorite shit or some shit. So that's what I meant by it. My baby daddy is not a junkie, he's not a con, no shit like that. But boom, y'all, as I'm walking into the bedroom, like I said, my best friend already laid across the bed, so I'm on the phone with the police, and she like, ma'am, did he steal anything or did he take anything? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, he did take something. He stole something. Yeah, all I hear is, I ain't even steal nothing, and this motherfucker sliding from up under my bed. Yeah, I dropped the damn phone and tore his ass up. So yeah, my best friend jumped up. She giving him the look like you better not hit her back. Yeah, I was turning that hoe up. So we was in there arguing. I'm talking shit to this bitch. Yeah, I was so mad. Yeah, because I was so mad because why the fuck are you up under my bed? Like, why are you up under my bed? Why are you hiding under the bed? Yeah, this motherfucker is up under the bed saying I ain't even steal nothing. Yeah, this shit was so unbelievable to me. I couldn't believe it. But true story, y'all. This is a true story. Y'all tore that boy up. Y'all whooped that house so bad. But after that, he ended up leaving, y'all. He ended up running out leaving because I did call the police. And the police came and showed up to the house. So he didn't get like a charge or nothing like that, I don't think. Because there really wasn't a charge to get him. But it was just like, bitch, why did you break into my apartment? You didn't knock my window seal off. You done broke into the apartment. You hiding up under the bed. So basically he broke in there to stay. He was in there standing there waiting on me to come home. So my whole thing is, what you would have did to me if I would have came home by myself? So that's all I kept thinking about. Like, nigga. But y'all, that motherfucker, he been crazy, y'all. That boy, y'all got something in store. I can do something in store times about him. Yeah, he done put sugar in my gas tank before. I'm talking about y'all was at school in the parking lot. One of the people came and got me and was like, hey, it's a man out there putting sugar in your gas tank. Yeah, he done kicked my door in before at this same apartment, thinking I had a man in there. Whole time it's my friend in there. We getting ready to go on Beale Street. Yeah, mine got something in the store times about that boy right there. Me and that boy. Whew. Lord, he in jail right now though. Free my baby dad. He pretty cool. He pretty nice. But Lord, his little girl sitting right here next to me. I ain't gonna put on phone. She finna get her hair done today. But yeah, this part two. And I hope y'all enjoy. Really, y'all come in the comments if y'all want to hear another story about him. Really, I got a lot of stories, but
Yeah, man. Look. Before y'all lay down with somebody, make sure you know who you're dealing with. I always say that. Make sure you know who you're dealing with. At the same time, emotions can be involved when you got a baby daddy, baby mama, and all that type of stuff like that, man. But look, her situation sounds like very, very toxic. You know, the breaking in and stuff like that, the arguing, just not resolving the conflict. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy to be hiding up under a bed. I don't know what I would have done if somebody would be hiding under my bed. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely took it way too far. But listen, man. Listen, we gotta get a thumbnail before we get off the screen. Hold on, we gotta get a thumbnail. Listen, man. At the end of my videos, man, y'all finish the rest. What do I say at the end? At the end of my videos, what do I say? I'ma holler at y'all, man. Peace.